It's never easy to win on the road in the NBA, and by the look in the eyes of the Orlando Magic players, they know they've got a job ahead of them. So the Hornets win the tip. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for teams that have gotten off to a less than ideal start to the season, Doris, when is it time to start thinking about changing strategies or even more?
Well, I think if you're a head coach or a member of the front office, it always is an opportunity to evaluate where you are, win or lose. But I think the first few months, you've got to think about, all right, is the whole group connected? Are they working toward winning? Are they being unselfish and putting the organization first? If you can answer those questions, then you can make your next move.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Over in the corner, Green. There's Ball with the three, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
Wagner, right side. And here's Banchero. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Suggs kicks to Wagner. It's good from long range.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys. And think about this, guys. Wendell Carter Jr. has really flourished into an important and efficient two-way big man. We know defensively he can hold things down. And offensively, he can take it down low. We know he can face up and make shots.
Here's Anthony to the basket by Charlotte. Carter with a screen on Ball. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Wagner passes to Carter. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range.
Boy, that's great defense from LaMelo Ball. He has the length and the agility to be an outstanding defender. It's about learning to give it every single night on that end.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And for Wendell Carter Jr., Doris, he is still in the very early stages of his career, obviously.
That's the exciting thing to me, Kevin, is that as good as he is right now, there's tremendous room for growth. Combine his physical tools with the diverse skill set, Wendell Carter should be a staple at the center position for a long time.
The shot by Turner, no good.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Suggs, once again off the mark, Orlando. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. Going inside, and then Ball slams it in.
Doesn't it feel like highlight moments and LaMelo Ball go hand in hand? Just another display by a big-time talent.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, hard time shooting the rock in that one. But they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Ball. 23 points his last outing. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping
for. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Anthony. It's off the step back. Hornets with the rebound. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Now here's Anthony. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Turner with it. Defended now by Wagner. The shot by Turner no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Wagner on the wing. Money from the wing. He has 7.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bol, he's checked in for Carter. Okeke comes in for Banchero. Hampton's checked in for Jalen Suggs. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Anthony. Now, here's Sharp. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Over in the corner, Turner. For the 3. Claps in the tray.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
Jones against Fultz. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Inside, Richards passes to Turner, and that one is good. Turner's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, Miles Turner can carve space. Don't let that lean frame fool you. He can get inside and score deep.
Fultz kicks to Wagner. Here's the 3. The rebound by Richards. Hornets leading by 8. Down low, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Fultz. 3-second difference between shot clock and game time. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Sharp. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot's good by Turner.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Now Fultz. Shot from the wing. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, a welcome sign for sure. When Markelle Fultz is making this kind of shot, it opens up the offense.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total.
Please give him the round of applause.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
We've got LeVert. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Sohan in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
That one good for 2.
Let's not forget, Jalen Suggs is a great football player growing up. He is not afraid to mix it up down low.
Ball from long range. The shot will not fall. The Magic go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Here's Suggs. Misses the step-back jump shot. Hornets leading by 4. Charlotte moving the ball around. And Ball slams it in.
Yes, sir. LaMelo Ball has handles, folks. He can get where he wants to on the floor. What a move.
Here are the Magic now. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Suggs passes to Hampton. And a fast break now for the Hornets. LeVert with it. Picked up by Suggs. A 3-ball. And that's good. LaMelo Ball for 3. And now it's a 9-point Hornets lead.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Passes it to Banchero. There's Okeke. 3-pointer. Here's Bol. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
The towering presence that is Bol. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
3-pointer, LeVert, and it's the Hornets another 3. Doris with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Ball with it. It's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And it's Banchero missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
LeVert the pass the ball. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Ball's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hornets. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. But that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Launches a 3. That shot, no good. And Orlando the other way now. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
And it's blocked. And here's the fast break. Here's Okeke, and it's sent back by Turner. Here's Herter. And again, the Hornets missing. The Magic trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now here's Anthony. He's defended by Herter. Anthony, the pass to Carter. Back to Anthony. On the clock. Good. Nice job down low. Anthony's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Magic. Ball against Anthony.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game. But, boy, the potential is limitless.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Hans Wagner's checked in for Okeke, and it's Fulton for Hampton. And Carter now, top of the key. 3-pointer. Hornets with the rebound. Richards got his 4th rebound in this one. Herter finds Ball. Turner, the bounce pass. The tray. The kick out to Ball. There's the triple. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 13-point game. Good work defensively by Turner.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
The 11-footer. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Turner's got 11.
That's just great recognition by LaMelo Ball. The pinpoint accuracy makes it easy for his teammate.
Anthony kicks to Fultz. Looking to end the run. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, when Markelle Fultz is hitting jump shots, look out. It gives energy to the entire team.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Hornets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Hornets. Sharp comes in for Nick Richards. And Jones subbed in for Kevin Huerter. And a change for the Magic. Banchero's checked in.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Ball against Anthony. Out to Carter. Pass to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Wagner wide open. Oh, good with the triple. And we've reached halftime in this one. Hornets lead by 14. We'll see you after half.
Welcome to the half.
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create.
All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the month. In the Eastern Conference, LaMelo Ball. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. Now here's Anthony. Wagner outside. Back to Anthony. Pass to Wagner. And it's sent back by Turner. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Charlotte leading by 16.
And Berlin native Franz Wagner was only stateside a few years before coming to the NBA.
Well, the beauty about him, though, is Franz has an incredible skill set offensively, and that translates to any language. Consider this guy is a multi-tool player. He can stretch it to deep. He can shoot the mid-range. He's fine around the cup. He'll board it, and he's an excellent playmaker. Boy, this guy can fit in just about anywhere.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
A new 14 for Charlotte. Ball with the bucket.
Well, being an outstanding rebounder seems to run in the Ball family. LaMelo doing his thing on the glass.
And there's the pass to Banchero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Griffin's checked in for Josh Green. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Ball. And the Magic making a change here as well. Hampton's checked in.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Now a timeout called by Orlando for the Magic. Ball, he's checked in for Carter. And Okeke subbed in for Franz Wagner. The Magic have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's Hampton. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Okeke. Magic moving the ball around. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
LeVert inside the line. And Ball pulls it down. Bull's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Okeke, defended by Griffin. Kicks it to Banchero. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
And you look at Ball. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And, Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And here is Hampton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Into the lane. Here's Suggs. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Charity stripe shot. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Orlando's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Bull. To the inside. Sweet move. And it's laid in by Banchero. Banchero's got 5 points so far.
Really off on his shooting. Just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
Fultz, he's checked in for Banchero. Here's Jones. Now, here's Shaw. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Fultz against Jones. Puts it up from 12, and the shot goes in from Fultz.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
Turner for 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Fultz looking around. Bull, the basket good off the assist from Fultz. Bull's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Pass to Sharp. And Turner kicks to Griffin. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by Turner.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Sharp. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Sharp's got his first 2 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Fultz against Jones. The pass to Suggs. To the left side wing. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 8 rebounds in this game. Over Bull.
And you watch Bull on the defensive end. Boy, he's got a lot of potential, especially as he adds strength to that frame.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. As we get going in quarter number 4. Sharp out there with Ball. Then it's Turner. Then it's Green. And it's Zohan in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Wagner kicks to Carter. Anthony, the pass to Carter. And it's off from three-point range. Passes to Sharp. Over Anthony. To the middle. Here's Turner. And it's sent back by Carter.
When Carter Jr. works hard on the defensive end, these rejections become commonplace.
That one drops for him. Ball's got 26.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's sent back by Turner. Now, here's Sharp. Not a lot of room. Sinks the three-pointer. He has 29. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Charlotte.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
It's stolen by Banchero. Driving the lane, banked in off the glass.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
It's rebounded by Fultz. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Wagner against Green. Pass to Banchero. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Carter. He feeds it to Banchero. Back to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wagner. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
That's big-time focus from Franz. Okay, young sir, we see you taking the contact.
Count that one. Ball's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Now Fultz. Outside Anthony. There's the pass to Banchero. Back to Anthony. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Lets the 3 fly. That one misses. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
2 minutes remaining.
Passes it to Sharp. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Sharp's checked in for Josh Green. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Ball. Pass to LeVert. We know the NBA is exploring alternate broadcasts for selected games, allowing users to pick their commentators. Doris, should you and I be nervous?
Kevin, I'm always nervous, and you will always be the A-team. Come on, my man. The fans know they need to listen to Kevin Harlan.
You are, Doris, way too kind. Coming from you, a Hall of Famer, you kidding me? I'll work with you any day, and I'll do the analyst, and you can do the play-by-play. How does that sound?
Kevin, love it.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hornets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LaMelo Ball.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Jones the pass to Richards. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And Fultz gets it to go.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
LeVert from outside. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Wagner with it. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just